All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and starting this one, Patrick Corbin.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. On a strike, the pitch. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a pitch. And now the count is even.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The lefty fires. High in the air, out to right. Thomas under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Trey Turner at the plate. The 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on.
Turner runs. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. Lined into right. And that's down. A base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Now here is JT Realmuto. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around second is Harper. Around third. He scores, and they lead by 2. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Popped up. And that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nats coming to bat. Back here in Nationals Park. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And that one fouled off. Center field. Drops into the glove. And there are two down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into two consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Two down, nobody on. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Back in Washington, D.C., Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
And 1-2. And another ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. One out in the second.
Batting in the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And a foul ball. And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And downstairs. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Over to first, and he's safe.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. That one missing inside. Rojas off of first with two away. That one close, ruled a ball. Full count 3-2. Trey Turner on deck for the Phils. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what we're trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Here's a 1-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
The catcher, Rudy.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Eddie Rosario. The pitch.